Hey you guys, Ashura here, and today I'd like to talk about my thoughts as to how Reiju got her injuries. Now, as you can see in the background here, that in the previous chapter, Reiju was severely injured. Now, it is not clear as to whether she won the fight, but by the looks of it, she just barely escaped with her life. So I do not think that she has won the fight. Now, considering that Reiju is really strong and on level with Sanji, and not forgetting that harming her will annoy the Windsmokes or make the Windsmokes really angry, which will in turn make the Big Mom angry, is going to be important here because they would be risking a war with Big Mom as well as Windsmokes. Now, it could also be happening that the person who is behind Reiju's injuries actually wants Big Mom and Windsmoke to fight. Having said that, this means that somebody in Big Mom's forces could be trying to betray Big Mom and luring them into fighting each other. Now, who could have done this? And considering their strength, I think I have narrowed down the possibilities to five. And they are the three Sweet Commanders, Jinbei and Capone. Now, among the three Sweet Commanders, two are actually accounted for, and the third one, Potato Curry, is not actually has been introduced. So I'm not sure as to why the third guy, the Potato Smash guy, would actually want to betray Big Mom, but I do not think it's him because none of the Big Mom commanders actually would want to risk a fight with her own mother. So I don't think it's Potato Curry. And as for Cracker and Smoothie, we can see that Cracker is still unconscious from the battle with Luffy. I don't think he has gotten conscious to actually go and do that. And even if he wants to betray Big Mom, he doesn't have any real reason as far as shown. So I don't think it is Cracker either. And for Smoothie, well, she was guarding the poneglyphs as evidenced by the panels in the background. Now, it is not Smoothie. Well, there is actually the fourth commander who could have done this as a revenge for Big Mom kicking him out of the commanders, but we don't know much to go on about him, so I'm gonna say there is a possibility that it's the fourth Sweet Commander who lost his position to have done this, but there's still not much known about him. So let me go to the next person, which is Jinbei. Now, Jinbei was last shown in this panel where he was trying to quit the Big Mom's crew, and after he spun the roulette wheel, we don't know as to what happened to him. All we come to know later on is that Jinbei backed down from the his plan to quit Big Mom's crew, and this is actually not so Jinbei, so he could actually want to have revenge, so he could have beaten down Reiju. But this is not Jinbei. I mean, this is not Jinbei like because he's a man with honor, and that's the reason why he didn't actually betray Whitebeard back then in the Marineford War. He chose to resign his position as a Shichibukai. Having such great honor, why would he look to betray Big Mom? Yes, the deal might be something like the lives of all his fisherman crew or something for him to uh, back out of the deal. I mean, that's the reason why he backed out of the deal. So I don't think Jinbei would go to such extreme resorts to go and betray Big Mom. Having said that, we now have narrowed down to one person among all the people who have been introduced so far. Because the person who beat up Reiju could be an entirely new person into the arc, and we don't know who it is. Could also be the person. But among all the people who have been introduced, we can actually narrow down to one person, and that person is Capone Gang Bege. Now, Capone was actually last shown in this panel where he actually shot Peckham's, and Peckham's was saying that he is underestimating Big Mom. Now, this is a clear indication that he wants to do something bad to Big Mom, and Peckham's was actually was in his way. That's the reason why he killed him. Now, this is why I believe Capone Gang Bege is the person responsible for Reiju's injuries. Now you might be thinking, wait, Reiju is too strong for Capone. Well, he is too strong if she was outside or something. But I believe that he called Reiju inside of his body and then beat her up, and somehow she actually escaped from his body and ran and was running away. That's how he was actually. That's why he was actually chasing her. We don't see the chasing part, but that's the way she was running away, and he was looking to chase her. Um, and the reason for it, well, is there's many theories around why Capone will look to betray Big Mom, something like a massacre or something. So I don't really want to go into that, but I believe that it was Capone who Capone is the reason why Reiju is injured, and he's not some dumb pirate. Also, he's actually pretty smart and ruthless. That's the reason why he killed Peckham's, and not to mention that he's a supernova. Even though his bounty is lesser than Zoro's, he's also a supernova just like Luffy. So it is going to be interesting as to, uh, I mean, that's the reason why I believe why Capone is the reason why Reiju is injured. So that's it, guys. I'm still saying that Capone is the only person among the known people or the introduced people in this arc. If somebody, say Moria or somebody, suddenly shows up in this arc and he's the reason for Reiju's injury, I can't predict that. But among all the people who are presently we know in the Whole Cake Island arc, Capone is the person who would look to betray Big Mom. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to be notified for my future content, please do subscribe. And bye bye, guys.